Hello, everyone. I just want to address another little issue here. Not a big deal, but it's something I just want to address because when you guys say stuff on my page about how, like for instance, someone just mentioned that they're happy for me because I'm talking about what's going on here and how I'm being welcomed here, which I think is something that you guys should know is going on because that's a good thing. And when people mention back about how, back at home, how you've lost something, you've lost me, that's a, I'm not going to sit here and baby talk adults. I'm not going to baby talk adults. I'm not going to tell you and try to soothe it over and explain how you haven't lost anything and how I'm always with you and all this kind of talk. That's not what I'm going to do at all. I want us all to step back and remember when I first talked about how the words that we use, the labels, when people were asking me whether or not I'm moving to Norway, and how I strongly wanted to avoid that. The word dream, move, all these labels that you wanted to put on me that mean one thing to one person and mean something else to somebody else. So, I just want to say, you guys, no one's losing anything. In fact, back in Sutton's Bay, you're gaining more than you thinking that you're lost. It's just anyone who's thinking that you're losing something you might want to see if you're depressed. I'm not sure. I just want to say because there was a dead end for me in Sutton's Bay. Yeah, there was making a lot of tiles and making a lot of money, but I thought we all talk about how money isn't the only keys to life. So we need to think about how there's no losses. Leif is here in Sutton, is here in Norway, growing a business. There's gains more than anything else. There's the growth. There's this is something that that if I want to grow my business and to be all that I can be, this is something that you have to do. This is not a loss. This is a gain. Whether or not I saw you 5 times a year in the grocery store, or not, because a lot of you people that comment on my page maybe saw me 5 times a year at the grocery store. So, I don't know why you think it's such a loss. My business still exists in Sutton's Bay. I'm sending tiles back home to have carved that I've carved here. So there's nothing being lost. There's gains and there's growth. So I'm gonna ask you guys to try to avoid talking about losses and all these kinds of things on my page, because I'm trying to teach you how to think about this thing, about how businesses grow and how people have personal lives that they also have to nurture and grow themselves. So let's try to think about things that way. I probably would have been very unhappy if I'd stayed in Sutton's Bay and continued to go through the roller coaster that can occur with employing people, with the roller coasters that can occur when you try to have relationships and you're not happy because there's parts of your life that need to be nurtured that aren't being nurtured there, and it's pretty much impossible for it to be nurtured there. My heritage, my name, things of that nature that are unique to me. So let's not, when I talk about these good and positive things that happen here, let's not turn this around and turn this into a thing that's the loss for Sutton's Bay and Leelanau County, because you're not looking at the fact that I still have my gallery in Fishtown and I still have my gallery in Sutton's Bay. So you gotta stop thinking about how I'm so far away. I'm here talking to you guys every single day. I'm sending more pictures than anybody else. I'm creating designs. There's no loss. All the special orders that you guys, that my customers had me do, was more of a detriment, more of a loss to Spørck Tileart than me moving to Norway to start another branch of my business and maybe another branch of my life. The special orders that customers were asking me for back in Sutton's Bay was more of a loss to you because I wasn't creating any art when I was taking on all those special orders. I was just doing people's dogs, their cats, their cabins, their field tiles. So there was more of a loss doing that than there is me going to Norway. So don't forget about that. So this thought that I'm so far away, it's in your head, it's in your imagination. I'm closer than I've ever been. I'm creating more art than I've ever made before in a time period. So let's think about the positives and not think about the negatives, and let's continue to see how this business grows. Thank you.